Now, the Del Coronado is being designated as a National Historic Landmark. Congressman Lionel Van Deerlen says that Interior Secretary Cecil Andrus formally approved adding the hotel to the list of the nation's most historic places. And so on this Memorial Day, I took a stroll through the hotel, and you can go along through the eyes of cameraman Ben Cutchell. She is magnificent. 6 years after she opened in 1894, Thomas Alva Edison personally supervised installation of the lighting system. It then remained for some years the largest single electrified building outside of New York City. The guests of the hotel to this day include royalty and celebrities from every walk of life. Presidents who have stayed at the Del Coronado include Benjamin Harrison, William McKinley, William Howard Taft, Woodrow Wilson, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Lyndon B. Johnson, and Richard Nixon. John Philip Sousa directed concerts at the pavilion of the Del Coronado, and even now plans are underway to build a $15 million expansion that will add 300 rooms to the present 600 in the hotel and the annex known as the Ocean Towers. The Hotel Del Coronado, grand, glorious, plush, and comfortable. A throwback to the grandeur of another time, but still very much a part of the lifestyle here in San Diego. And she's only 90 years old.
Hot air balloons were the only way to get around by air in the late 1800s, and that's when the stately Hotel Del Coronado was built. It was the dream of Elisha Babcock and H.L. Story, both of Chicago, to build an oceanfront resort that would be the talk of the Western world. Well, they accomplished that feat building the hotel in only a year's time. Today, 95 years later, it is still the talk of the world.
It has a special ambiance. I have probably wandered around in this hotel for almost 20 years, and every time I come in that lobby, the feeling is still there. It talks to you, and the history is so significant that there is a special ambiance.
And ambiance is what this hotel is all about. Movies have been made here, kings and queens have stayed here, and the rich and powerful have always been attracted to this Victorian castle.
I think one of the reasons so many celebrities come here is because they know that they are going to have privacy.
The 95th birthday party came complete with a mini tent city and costumes. But regardless of how much the world around the Del changes, its bright red towers remain timeless. Carlos Amezcua, News 8, Coronado.